Hey guys, it's Siobhan with To Kitty and Beyond. Today we're doing horoscope readings for Capricorn. So this can apply to Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you have a lot of Capricorn in your natal chart, or if you're cross-watching. So let's get into it. I tuned into the collective Capricorn energy before I pull any cards or anything like that. So I meditated and tuned in, and I took some notes on what I felt from you guys. So initially I felt like my head was getting really, really big, almost like my head was a balloon and somebody was inflating it. So I put down big head, egg head, and to me this relates to an expanded crown chakra. Then next I felt my solar plexus chakra activate, which is in your stomach, and this rules the ego. So I asked, okay, well, the last thing I experienced was like a giant head. What's the most common sort of association here? Having a big head is related to ego. And I asked what in relation to ego was happening, and they said that it was a time of dealing with quelling the ego. That's what they put. So then I felt almost like waves of energy hitting me, and a sickness and sort of like a nausea, again in the stomach, which is solar plexus, and these were more like waves of energy rather than being like seasick or something like that. This is kind of what I experienced February 28th and March 1st, I believe it was. It was like that big reset and that energy wave from the sun. So you may be experiencing this kind of thing now. Everybody's on different timelines, so when I experience something may not be when you experience something, but I think we're all going through pretty much the same or similar experiences with these waves coming in. Then I felt from you guys a third eye pressure, so a pressure in the middle of my forehead. And again, it was removal of ego-based mental functioning. So this is a lot of ego coming up for you guys in the month of March. This can be difficult stuff to deal with, so we'll see what the cards have to recommend in guidance. But I just find it interesting that everything that came up for you guys was chakra related. So that's something to keep in mind, because most of the time when I have this kind of information coming through, it's sometimes symbolic or images or phrases, and yours was just all chakras. So that being said, I was guided to grab a different deck today for you guys. This is the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. I'm going to be using this one in place of my regular Rider-Waite, and I'll just be using the Rider-Waite as clarifiers. We're just going to do the regular monthly spread like I normally do, and I have pre-shuffled these, but I'm going to shuffle them on camera anyway, just so you guys can see it. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all of the information is in the description box below. I have reopened my books and I am accepting new clients. So just send me an email and we'll schedule you in for an appointment. All right, so current self. Here we go, right off the bat. Let me check if I'm not going to do reversals on these. We have choose wisely and partnerships and alliances. So that's the current self. So Capricorns may be getting into business with somebody or having a lot of options when it comes to partnerships and alliances. And you may be focusing on how this is going to go. Let's just get the rest, and then I can interpret more so, because I want to see what everything is. So the theme of the month for Capricorn. That one really wanted to come out. Discontent and boredom. This stems from ego. And the key goal, yeah, heart chakra. Okay, so the key goal this month is going to be coming from the heart chakra and not from the ego, not from the, the fear mind. The obstacle for Capricorn. these two, the obstacle, positive movement forward, and financial and material changes. Okay, so the obstacle here is something to do with a fear of moving forward, financial changes. This could be something to do with the change in partnerships or the choices that have been made in the past in relation to partnerships. And okay, so we'll see the major accomplishment. Whoa. So we have 3 cards coming out for the accomplishment. We have Wisdom, which is the Hierophant. We have Power, which is the Strength card, and Spiritual Union. Okay, so this is very positive. We have a commitment to strength and inner power, which brought about a spiritual union, either within yourself or with, your soulmate or your twin flame. So that's very positive. That's a very good major accomplishment. What to avoid? This one really wanted to... That's interesting. Love begins. What to avoid? I'm going to get clarity on that. Why would Capricorns want to avoid new love? We have the Hierophant in reverse. Fear of commitment. Oh. The World. Okay. Knight of Wands and the 5 of Swords. So for certain girls, this could be saying to you to watch out for a new love. Choose wisely when it comes to your romantic partner, because, well, basically with the Knight of Wands, this just speaks to me of an individual who is unlikely to commit, an individual who is based purely on ego gratification, sexual pleasure, and yeah, like instant gratification. This is not the kind of person who commits. This is the kind of person who likes to have their cake and eat it too. As you can see here, the Hierophant in reverse is like, it's what I was just saying. That's a lack of commitment, not wanting to settle down. This is somebody who is not going to reciprocate the love that you're willing to give. And then the 5 of Swords being about everybody loses in this situation. So even though they may be thinking that they're getting some kind of gratification through sex or attention or whatever it is, they're hurting themselves by hurting you. So it's really a lose-lose situation. And the World speaks to me of cycles. So this is karmic in some way. This could be saying to choose wisely. Do not choose karmic partners. Choose true soulmates and people that you have a spiritual connection with, not just people who you have a sexual connection with. Okay, so that's what to avoid. What to embrace. Embracing rejoice and celebration. So enjoy celebrating your accomplishments, enjoy celebrating how far you've come, and really be grateful for where you're at, because the theme of the month was discontent and boredom. So you may not be exactly where you want to be right now, and you may have a lot of options, and you may be confused, and you may, be going through some stuff right now, some change, but this is asking you to be grateful for where you're at, no matter where it is. Honor where you are, because what this is going to do is it's going to allow you to attract in more abundance, more love, more of whatever it is that you want. So that's really important right now. That's what to embrace and where to find support. Passion ignited. So this is the Ace of Wands. That's a very positive thing. It's your new passion, and I feel like you're following your passions, you're following your intuition, you're following your guidance. We do have the wisdom, spiritual union. So advice and encouragement is authority, which is the Emperor. Very masculine, logical, a good ruler. Rules from the heart in the positive sense. In the ego sense, the authority or the Emperor card can be a little bit manipulative or controlling, narcissistic, that kind of thing. So watch out for people like that. But I think that what this is trying to say with the advice and encouragement is to stand your ground and, you know, listen to your inner authority. This could also be saying to go for advice and encouragement, or go to somebody for advice and encouragement, such as an authority figure, a doctor, a lawyer, police, your father, this kind of thing. So, you know, take that how it resonates with you. But I want to get some clarity on the partnerships and alliances. What does this relate to? And we have the Ace of Wands again. So this is definitely business related. This partnerships and alliances, you have a potential to start a business, and this opportunity is being presented to you. And I think that's actually going to support you, but there's going to be a change in the way this positive movement forward is going to change how you're operating right now. And that may be a little bit scary to you, because you may have to go through some temporary discomfort to get to where you want to be. What's going on with this discontent and boredom for the month? So we have the Star in reverse. So this is, you know, you have a dream. You have a dream of something in your career, or like a relationship that you want to manifest, and you're feeling like it's not coming fast enough, or it's not coming at all. The discontent and boredom stems from feeling like you're losing hope. It's this, you feel like you're losing hope, you're losing your way, you're not receiving the guidance or the support or the whatever it is that you need. But the Star in the upright is hope, it is guidance, it is love and light, it's balance, it's support from the universe and your angels and your guides. This is the Star that guides you on your path. So that's, and then the next card, you know, the key goal, follow your heart. Follow your heart, listen to your heart. Your heart is very intelligent and it knows things. This is where the wisdom comes from. That's what needs to be focused on right now. And for the accomplishment, I wanted to check out this as well. This is a manifested union, a manifested spiritual union, which is giving you power and strength, and there is commitment there. There is wisdom and mutual growth through that manifested union. So the accomplishment is going to be moving away from people who are not trustworthy and who will not want to commit and be authentic and grow with you, and move towards people who are. Let's get the what to embrace, rejoice, and celebration. I guess that was pretty straightforward. Where to find support, passion ignited. So I'm going to clarify that as well, because we did have Ace of Wands come up twice. So we have the, I'm just going to put these because they're telling me like that, the Knight of Cups and the Page of Wands. So, where to find support? It could be from a romantic offer from somebody, from a younger possible fire sign energy. So we've got Aries, yeah, Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Sorry, I was just seeing if that was the passion ignited within you. Could be spurred, like career-wise, by somebody who really believes in you, somebody who wants to see you manifest your dreams, to really walk on the path that you are capable of walking on. But it's feeling to me like this is also a divinely guided relationship. Like, this isn't just business. This is a relationship that you guys are going to be working together, as well as being romantically combined. So that's interesting. Okay. And I'm going to get a clarifier on the advice and encouragement being authority. So we have the Three of Swords and the Four of Cups again. So the Four of Cups was the discontent and boredom under the theme of the month. So that's interesting. So this, to me, I just have to say it, this is looking like a twin flame relationship. So for those of you who are currently in separation from your divine masculine, and you have had heartbreak and some kind of trauma with the relationship in the past, I'm feeling like this is coming up to be healed right now, to be let go of, so that you can move out of that and come together in spiritual union to really create what it is that you want to create. But there's a choice here. You're going to be presented with options. Because, oh, okay, here's why. Because the discontent and boredom, the heartache and the trauma have turned into and manifested this karmic partner. So what's happened is, though your soul is always attracting your twin flame, you've almost accidentally manifested the opposite, which is a karmic partner. Because it's trying to teach you a lesson. It's trying to, the universe or yourself is trying to teach you to get to this point where you're content with what you have, where you can be grateful for what you have, even if it's not quite what you want. Know that it is what you need. I don't think everybody's gonna like that message. Take what resonates and leave the rest, but that's, it is what it is. I'm gonna get some romance angel cards, because this, some of the readings are very, spiritual, and some of them are very physical. Some of them are career-based, some of them are love-based. This one appears to be both, but I feel like this is more towards a group of twin flames that are currently in separation and working on getting back into union. what's going on with the... Oh. So we have pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Oh, we got 3 more. You deserve love. You are lovable. Honeymoon came out in reverse. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So that was in reverse. So that's definitely separation. And allow this situation to unfold naturally wanted to come out in reverse as well. So that's resisting the natural flow of things. That's where this discontent and boredom is coming in. That's where the loss of hope is coming in, and the dissatisfaction with where you're at in the relationship. And that frustration and feeling like you don't deserve love, or that this love isn't coming to you, is what's causing you to manifest or attract a partner that is not good for you. So pay attention to those red flags. If this person is playing emotional games with you, if this person is you know, not being open and honest with you, if this person is going behind your back and, you know, sleeping around, or, you know, things like that, this is not the type of person that you want to be with. So, yeah. I'm sorry that your guys' reading turned into this, but, you know, Spirit tells me what they want to tell me. So, on the lighter side of things, you do have this spiritual union, the strength and the wisdom and the power to manifest that spiritual union. So you do have all of the tools and all of the things that you need to have what it is that you really want. You're just going to need to be very discerning about how you go about doing that. Keep an eye on your thoughts. Don't let your ego run away with you. So ego is not just like being full of yourself or things like that. But I feel like that's a common misconception. The ego is fear. So your ego self is the little voice in your head that brings up fearful thoughts. So it's, this isn't, you know, I'm not good enough, or this isn't going to work out, or I don't have enough. I'm not, you know, like these fearful thoughts, you know what they are for you. I know what they are for me. The ego is there to try and protect you, but it does it through fear. So what needs to be done here, from what I'm seeing, is you need to move out of the fear and trust your heart. Feel through your heart, feel into your body, trust yourself to make wise decisions, wise choices, wise partnerships, and trust that the universe is providing for you what it is that you need. There will be reunion here. So I feel like for those of you who are not with your twin flame and you're currently in a karmic relationship that's really bad for you, you're going to be getting out of that and getting together with your twin flame. So that's very positive, but it's going to require you to tune into your heart rather than the fear mentality. That's what this is all about. There's going to be changes, but the changes are going to bring positive movement. It may be a little bit scary to, you know, go out of your comfort zone, but I think you guys can do this. You have the support there. You have the healing that's taking place. It's just going to be about being grateful for where you're at, honoring where you're at, understanding that every chapter has its purpose in the story. You can't just skip ahead to the end of the story, the happily ever after. You do have to go through, you know, for example, Cinderella. What would be the point of watching the story if she was just happy? The whole point of the story is her ability to overcome adversity, to remain in her heart with kindness and compassion through everything that was inflicted upon her, or that she chose to experience in a bigger sense. Not that she chose it physically, but at a soul level, you choose everything that you go through. So the story wouldn't be as profound if it didn't have all of the different obstacles and opportunities throughout. So you just have to trust that your fairy godmother is going to come and assist you in your time of need. And fairy godmother could be your higher self, it could be ascended masters or guides that are around you, angels, and it could be your divine twin flame, your divine masculine, or your divine feminine. So yeah, I hope that helped you guys. I'm sharing this information from a very love, heart-based place, and I hope that you're receiving it that way. I don't want to trigger anybody. I don't want to send anybody into fear. So try and absorb this knowledge from the highest possible perspective, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, don't try to make it fit, because it may just not be for you. It's probably just for somebody else. There's a lot of people that watch these videos, they go out to the collective, you know, so it's not just for one person. It's for different people to pick up what they need out of it. Okay, so that being said, thank you guys again for watching. I hope this resonated with you, and we'll see you next month in your readings. I love you guys. Bye.